seems to be trouble in paradise. Harry and Meghan have cut household staff to try and save money.
Broke as Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are conducting a great staff purge.
She's still experiencing issues after leaving Meghan's employment.
More members speak out. This is as a financial crisis hits the fake Duke and Duchess.
The way she treated me, she says, of Meghan can only be described as dehumanizing.
That Meghan Markle married for money, that she planned it all from the beginning.
Malignant narcissist who cannot get enough of herself while she simultaneously plays the victim.
And the vision board, Prince Harry on it, was revealed to her by someone who knew Trevor Engelson.
My castle's too small. The Queen is mean to me. They won't let me call myself Her Royal Highness anymore.
She says she didn't even know who he was. Why do you put someone on a board if you don't know who it is?
But I'm going to put it all over my stationery and on the gifts that I give to my friends, while she never stops whining.
Once seen as the picture-perfect escape from royal tradition, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are now facing a stunning reversal of fortune. Literally. The couple who once signed headline-making deals and lived a life of luxury in Montecito are now at the center of swirling rumors about financial strain. How could a couple once valued at an estimated $60 million be staring down whispers of money problems? That's the question lighting up social media and raising eyebrows across the globe. For a duo who walked away from royal duties to forge an independent empire, their journey was supposed to be the ultimate comeback story. But as deals dry up, staff jump ship, and insiders drop unsettling hints, the fairy tale seems to be unraveling faster than anyone expected. Fans who once celebrated their newfound freedom are now wondering if that freedom came at too high a cost. With a lifestyle that includes multi-million-dollar properties, security expenses, and media ventures to maintain, cracks are beginning to show in the glossy exterior of their brand. And the timing couldn't be worse. Just as their biggest income sources approach expiration, reports suggest that the couple is running out of both money and momentum. But this financial plot twist didn't come out of nowhere. In fact, the warning signs have been hiding in plain sight for years.
The fact that you're actually so blatant in terms of the fact that you want this famous royal.
She will find a way to bounce past him to some other taker who might actually just love the guy. She will take her royal kids who can still go by Prince and Princess.
You want Prince Harry. You know, my reporting on Meghan Markle's early life in London made it very clear that she was looking for a celebrity.
Carefully, you can see he's very vulnerable, and you can see that he's yearning to get married.
When Meghan Markle joined the royal family in 2018, it felt like the beginning of a fresh, modern chapter for the monarchy. She was celebrated as a smart, stylish actress who brought Hollywood charm and global appeal to an institution often criticized for being outdated. Queen Elizabeth reportedly welcomed her with open arms, even calling her a breath of fresh air. But behind palace walls, a very different story was unfolding. Royal expert Esther Croca recently revealed that Meghan's expectations clashed hard with the reality of royal life. She reportedly believed marrying into royalty would mean billion-dollar luxury, not realizing that Prince Harry, while titled, didn't come with the kind of wealth she imagined. Instead of jet-set glamour and Hollywood freedom, Meghan found herself restricted by tradition, protocol, and an inherited royal role she had little control over. The cultural differences between her independent, American mindset and the rigid British establishment quickly turned into frustration. Sources say Meghan was stunned by the lack of autonomy and the pressure to follow silent royal codes. Behind the public smiles, she reportedly grew disillusioned, especially when realizing Harry's influence and fortune weren't as limitless as assumed. Even King Charles, insiders claim, took subtle jabs at their dynamic, allegedly calling Harry whipped, reflecting skepticism from within the family. These tensions quietly boiled beneath the surface, setting the stage for deeper conflicts that would soon erupt into public spectacle. What began as a seemingly perfect union between Hollywood and royalty quickly turned sour behind the scenes, and one of the first public signs of trouble came in the form of Meghan's strained relationship with Kate Middleton. In 2018, just months after her wedding, reports began circulating about a tense fallout between the two duchesses. While the palace attempted to downplay the drama, insiders hinted at clashing personalities and private disagreements. Meghan, who expected sisterly support, was reportedly taken aback by the cold formality and unspoken rules that governed royal relationships. This tension didn't just remain behind closed doors, it soured public perception. Fans who once embraced Meghan as a modernizing force began to question the palace dynamics, especially as negative press surrounding her intensified. Rather than being fully accepted into the royal fold, Meghan increasingly felt like an outsider. And this early clash with Kate foreshadowed the broader isolation that would eventually push Harry and Meghan to step away entirely. What was supposed to be a fairy tale turned into a subtle but powerful unraveling, one disagreement at a time. After stepping away from royal duties in 2020, Meghan and Harry wasted no time reinventing themselves as media moguls. The couple stunned the world with back-to-back multi-million-dollar deals, most notably a $100 million partnership with Netflix and a $20 million agreement with Spotify. These moves signaled what many thought was the start of a lucrative new chapter. From the docu-series Harry and Meghan to Meghan's podcast archetypes, the Sussexes positioned themselves as powerful voices outside the monarchy. Their production company, Archie Well, promised meaningful content, while Meghan teased new creative projects like With Love, Meghan, aiming to fuse personal stories with broader social messages. It looked like the dream was finally becoming reality: financial independence, creative control, and global relevance. But even as headlines praised their hustle, cracks were forming beneath the surface. Critics questioned their output, deadlines slipped, and rumors of internal dysfunction began to circulate. Still, for a moment, it looked like the couple had found their stride, until the momentum abruptly shifted. The glamorous post-royal rebrand soon hit a wall. In 2023, Spotify abruptly ended its $20 million deal with Meghan and Harry, citing unmet productivity benchmarks. It was a stunning blow that shattered the image of an unstoppable media empire. Meghan quickly pivoted to a new partnership with Lemonada Media, trying to salvage momentum, but the damage was already done. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, Archewell Foundation was reportedly in disarray. Insiders claimed the organization cycled through staff like toilet paper, with high turnover hinting at deeper instability. What once looked like a well-oiled operation now seemed chaotic and overstretched. Even as Meghan's personal brand attempted to stay relevant, promoting products like Cleaver Blends and her As Ever jams, critics noted that her ventures lacked consistency and clear direction. And with their major Netflix deal nearing expiration in 2025, the pressure to deliver has never been greater. The illusion of control is slipping, and the question now is whether the Sussexes can hold their empire together before it all falls apart. As news of the Sussexes' financial troubles spread, the public's response was mixed and loud. On social media platforms like X, users expressed disbelief that a couple reportedly worth $60 million could be facing money problems. Some questioned how that much wealth could be mismanaged so quickly, while others defended Meghan's efforts to build something outside the royal system. Supporters praised her hustle, noting that launching businesses and producing content post-royalty isn't easy. Still, critics were less forgiving, mocking the couple for seemingly burning through millions with little to show for it. The contrast between their lavish Montecito lifestyle and the growing rumors of money stress created a bizarre contradiction that fueled even more speculation. Fans once enchanted by their bold royal exit now seem divided, torn between sympathy and skepticism. For a couple who built their brand on breaking free from tradition, the reality of financial uncertainty has exposed a vulnerability that no carefully crafted interview or stylish product launch can fully cover up. And with time and money running thin, public perception could become their biggest obstacle yet. In a surprising moment of vulnerability, Meghan opened up during her podcast, Confessions of a Female Founder, admitting that she's lived with a scarcity mindset, a constant fear of never having enough. The confession struck a chord with some listeners, offering a rare glimpse into the psychological toll of fame, pressure, and expectations. But for others, it raised eyebrows. How could someone living in a $14 million mansion, surrounded by staff and designer goods, speak of financial fear? The contradiction between Meghan's emotional honesty and her outwardly luxurious lifestyle only deepened the public's fascination and confusion. While her supporters applauded her openness, critics questioned the sincerity, suggesting that it was an attempt to stay relatable during a time of dwindling public sympathy. The truth may lie somewhere in between, A couple navigating the complex world of post-royal identity, torn between maintaining the image of success and grappling with the pressure of sustaining it. Meghan's admission wasn't just a soundbite, it was a window into the silent stress building behind the scenes. As 2025 barrels forward, the Sussexes find themselves on a dangerous financial countdown. Their once celebrated Netflix deal, the cornerstone of their post-royal brand, is set to expire this year, and insiders suggest it may not be renewed. Despite a few headline-grabbing projects, critics argue the couple hasn't produced enough content to justify another nine-figure payout. Behind the scenes, things aren't any brighter. Reports of constant staff turnover within Archewell have only intensified, painting a picture of a team in flux and leadership struggling to maintain control. With limited time left on their biggest contracts, Meghan and Harry are facing a harsh reality. Without fresh deals or a dramatic pivot, their revenue streams may dry up completely. The buzz surrounding them has cooled, and the pressure to deliver is mounting by the day. While Meghan tries to stay visible through her side ventures and media appearances, the cracks are widening. The empire they built after fleeing the crown is starting to look like it was built on sand, and the tides are rolling in. What began as a bold escape from the palace now feels more like a cautionary tale. Meghan and Harry's post-royal journey was supposed to rewrite the rules, proof that they didn't need the monarchy to thrive. But as the shine of their early success fades, they're left facing a stark question. Can their brand survive without the royal spotlight? Their story, once hailed as empowering and rebellious, has taken a dramatic turn into one of financial stress, public skepticism, and uncertain footing. The same media machine they once used to their advantage now seems relentless in exposing their vulnerabilities. With expiring contracts, dwindling staff, and a public growing tired of their narrative, the stakes have never been higher. Still, it's not over yet. Meghan's entrepreneurial drive and Harry's global recognition give them tools to rebuild, but it'll take more than headlines and product launches to restore faith in their vision. Whether this chapter ends in a comeback or collapse is anyone's guess. But one thing is certain, the world is still watching, and the next move could define their legacy.